You a new alternative layout for the home page in case you're not crazy about this layout that we have as a default. Maybe maybe you don't want a big hero image. Some artists might just want to have kind of a collection of paintings on the home page. So we've created a layout for that as an option. So to get there, you want to go under Appearance, and you can see down here that we have 3 different themes that are plugged in. In fact, I'm going to come back over here and just click on the word Appearance itself, and that will show you a list of the 3 active themes that we have installed. The artist theme is the default theme that you see with the big banner image. Claro is just the administrative theme, so don't worry about that. Just leave that alone. And then we have Cluster, which is a new, this is a child theme of the artist theme. So all it's going to do is change the home page. It's not going to make any other changes to the website. It's just going to give you an option to change the home page to make this sort of grouping. So what I'll do is to activate it, just click on Set as Default, and that's all you got to do. So we're going to go back over here to the home page, and now you can see that my home page now is a cluster. And I have a few different, there's a few different options that I'll show you with this. So right now I'm forcing all the images to be 100% height, so they're all lined up perfectly vertically as well. Kind of have a main featured image here, which is I'm forcing it to be a square. But you can adjust those. So let's go back under the settings and go to the cluster, and I'll show you how this works. So down here, so you have everything else. You've got colors and typography, custom CSS, everything from the artist theme is here, but you've had an additional tool down here called cluster images. And this allows you to assign different artwork to the different positions on this grid. And I've got it set up to have 8 images. Let me see, I think I've got an extra one in there. What is it? I think it's called Hair Speech. Yeah. I'll plug that one in there. So you just start typing, and it'll find the artwork that you have. Now this does assume that you kind of have to put artwork in there before you can obviously use this, right? Because if you just turn on the cluster theme and you don't have any artwork up there, it's just going to be a blank page. So you're going to need to put some artwork in before you can use this, because this tool just allows you to type and find the artwork that you have that's already been uploaded. So if you need to know how to put artwork on the website, I've got a video for that. You can go back and watch the video that shows you how to put art or products on the website, and that's done under Commerce Products, but I'm not going to show you that right now. So on this layout, the first one I mentioned is the kind of the large featured image. So you want to make sure you've got your best picture there, and then you can just you can try different layouts with this. Let me show you what some of these do. So if I turn off these options here, I'll show you what that's going to do. So Colors at Suisun Creek is actually a vertical image. So if I turn that off, I'm going to go back here to the home page, and you can see that it shows the full vertical image for the Colors at Suisun Creek picture, and then it kind of just wraps the other pictures around it. But it shows them in their full, like if you had a horizontal picture, like this one's more horizontal, it's going to show the whole thing. It doesn't do any cropping or anything like that. But it just aligns their widths together. So the heights are variable. So you can kind of end up with some weird stuff at the bottom. That's why I suggest you might want to rearrange your images to see if it lays out better for you. Maybe you get a different layout that's a little bit better. So you can play around with that. The settings that I had forced them to line up at the bottom by clicking on these. So if I click on make the image featured image, well, you can try that and just see what that's going to do without setting everything to be 100%. Even that will make a change. So now I've forced my featured image to be a square, so you can see it does alter the layout. It's not as crazy at the bottom. And then the last setting would be to actually just lock everything at 100% width as far as the secondary images are concerned. This only works if you have the featured image forced to be a square first, and then you click that, and then you're going to get that layout that I was showing you at the beginning, which is everything lined up at the bottom. So in this case, I have 8 images, which isn't really working too well for that. I would just take that last image away so that they're all lined up and you don't have an extra one hanging out down there. But anyway, you can play around with that and see what works for you. And either one of those will work. Either the cluster, if I want to go back and say, okay, I'm not sure I like that, I'll go back to the appearance and just turn the artist theme back on as the default. And now I'm back to the normal default and the cluster goes away. So there you go. Give that a shot and see which one works for you.